I hear a loud ripping sound, and I see that Sugar's leg is torn off. My cheeks feel like fire. I scream at Lindsay and pick up Sugar's leg from the ground. I try to push Sugar's leg back on, but it won't stay.
What you just heard was a reading from Sweet Without Sugar, Tamika Reid's brand new book. It's her very first book and it was launched last week. Tamika, what probed you to write this book?
Well, I wrote this book because I've been working as an inclusion aide with the YMCA for about 4 years, and I like hanging out with the students at program, and they really like to read, but I found that none of the books in program had any characters with intellectual disabilities, and it was heartbreaking for me to find out that these kids didn't have a character that they could relate to that was represented in the books that they read, so I created one.
And so, who is the main character in this book and what kind of a story does she follow?
Right. The main character in this book is 9-year-old Sophie. Her best friend is her stuffed kitty cat, Sugar. She likes to do routine things every single day at the exact same minute with her stuffed kitty cat. But something bad happens and Sugar gets damaged, and Sophie has to figure out that she has to try different things, and eventually she enjoys doing those things, and she finds out that she could have a sweet day without Sugar.
And so, how is this relevant to kids on the autism spectrum?
This book's relevant to kids on the autism spectrum because a common trait that children with autism have is liking to follow a daily routine. And it's very upsetting sometimes for children when something doesn't go according to plan, and I wanted to write about that.
And so, what are the illustrations that are included in this book?
Right. The best part about the illustrations in this book is that I got artwork from the children at the YMCA, and I was able to digitally merge them together with the illustrations in this book. So even with the production of this book, I found that I could create inclusion as well.
And so, how can people get access to this book now?
You could get access to this book at Toad Hall Toys. I have it for sale here for $15. All of the proceeds from this book is going to Inclusion Winnipeg. It's a nonprofit that advances the rights of children and adults with intellectual disabilities.
Thanks so much, Tamika. Eden Carter, RSC TV.